Oh yeah boys, you already know we back with the business. Now watch this. Why hello there buddy. I see you have been avoiding that wilderness axe. Not today Johnny. Ha 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 ha. Did you see that boys? This Jaquan listening clown thought he was slick, but once I ran up on him with the stick, he was dropping to his knees trying to suck my massive robot pipe. Johnny, you know I don't swing that way buddy. And would you look at that boys? Somehow this goblin boy risked a blow pipe. Ha 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 ha. What a dumbass fool. And on top of that, he drank his divine potion at the exact moment we rushed him, which stacked an additional 10 damage on his health. So he basically killed himself. Ha 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 ha. Dumbass toothless rat. Buddy, I suggest you never step foot in these caves ever again. You along with this wannabe 50-cent clown. This Curtis Jackson wannabe thought he was safe with his protection prayers. But we smashed straight through it with a 46 to the dome. Wow. You see boys, these cave dwellers are nothing more than a bunch of drunks. Their pickled brains can't react fast enough when we rush in with our bombs like the Taliban. Look boys, look. Here we have yet again another clown. Except this clown goes by the name of McQueen. Really buddy? Only preppy wannabe Gilligans who think they are fly wear those fugly ass boots. Little Johnny is about to learn the hard way what happens when you come around these wilderness streets with those rich boy boots. That's right Johnny boy, you get clapped. Ha 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 ha. Thanks for the bag Johnny. Now boys, look at this. As we were making our way out, we encountered a wannabe hybrid boy making his way in. Right away we smacked a 69 to his woman head, and then followed with a 35 granite maul to his woman chest. But the boy got clapped so quick he didn't know what the hell even happened. All he knew was he was back in Lumbridge within seconds of entering the caves. Ha 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 ha. Little bird chest probably had to go have a cigarette break after getting clapped that quick. Let's go check out how much loot this goblin just lost. Bank boys, that goblin had absolute bank loot. He is extremely lucky he was able to get that protection prayer on at the last second. But nonetheless we still just made a fortune off that unintelligent hillbilly. Ha 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 ha, wow. 2 million coins? That's it? Ha 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 ha, wow. What really makes me laugh about these caves are these dragon boot bandana boys who think they can anti-PK. You clowns are not anti-PKing anybody on my watch. Especially wearing those Tim Allen biker boy bandanas. Yeah, that's right buddy, you biker boys make me sick. This brainless thug was actually feeling so confident that he put on Smite. Ha 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 ha. And shortly after, he got clapped with a 52 straight to his little bandana head. Yeah buddy, I don't know what the hell your dumbass was thinking, but I think it's safe to assume that he had his bandana tied on a bit too tight. That's right dumbass, you were cutting off the circulation of blood flow to that tiny brain. You should have made an escape when you had the chance. Now boys, pay close attention to this next clip, because it truly showcases how garbage this game actually is. Here I had encountered one of the most ridiculous looking goblins I had ever seen in my entire life. I should have been able to clap this Mystic Gilligan within seconds. But this rat's skin was so damn thick, that he was tanking all of my hits like a complete champ. But that's when I realized this wasn't no ordinary goblin. This was one of those Venezuelan bodyguards. And believe me boys, these guys are about that action. I was honestly stoked to see that the gold farmers were returning back to the game. For a while many gold farmers left RuneScape to farm other cryptocurrency games like Axie Infinity, which made the wilderness a literal ghost town. But now that the market has crashed, many gold farmers are returning to the game, and setting up right where they left off. And honestly boys, I couldn't be any more happier. These bodyguards are the backbone of PvP. Men who are willing to lay down their life for that precious gold. And although I do respect the hustle of these online poachers, I will not hesitate to clap any of them that wander across that wilderness ditch. Look boys, look! They had a whole lure operation going on out here. They even had some decoys they would use in the cave to lure players. And honestly boys, I respected it. I tried my best to sneak bomb some of their high-ranking generals, but our RNG just wasn't coming through. But that didn't mean I was going to give up that easy. That's right boys, even though there was 6 of these thugs, I kept coming back for the smoke. Just like a true boss would. Bring it on you shats, bring it on. The thing I love about fighting Venezuelan bodyguards, is that they aren't all die-hard sweats like all of these new age auto hotkey boys that inhabit the wilderness today. They just PK like normal men, and they are down to fight to the death. But that's because these Venezuelans come from a place where they have to be warriors, and work very hard. Where the average new age auto hotkey sweat rat PKer on RuneScape, is a buck-toothed troglodyte from England, that's never had to work a day in his life. Taking any shortcut in life they can possibly get. That's what's wrong with today's generation. Back in my day, we spent months in those fields picking that flax. This gang of desperados tried desperately to take me out for a 3rd time, but luckily I was able to tank them all. You shats may have won this time, but once I round my goons back up, we are coming for your necks. Consider that a promise. That's right boys, I'm opening the clan chat back up. And you best believe we will be taking full control of those new wilderness boss locations once they drop. That's right boys, if you want to be allowed to kill the new bosses when they come out, you will have to pay a 10 million GP wilderness tax, every single time. And not just to me, but to every single one of my goons. And if you fail to pay your taxes, then you will be audited with the quickness. Ha 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 ha. By the way boys, if your dumbass has made it this far into the video and you still haven't left a like, please punch yourself in the face. I have been way too nice to you dumbass rats watching at home for way too long. I sometimes forget that you all have the attention span of a goldfish, and that you need to be reminded constantly to click the dumbass like button. So make sure you do that before your cigarette-infested fish brains forgets. Because if you don't, then you're gonna end up just like one of these gillies right here. You're gonna get blown up. Ha 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 ha. Get it boys? Because we are DH bombing. Ha 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 ha. I am a genius. Also boys, make sure you subscribe to one of my new YouTube channels, Proud Rat, which is going to be a YouTube channel that is dedicated to stopping crime, and embracing snitching and cooperating with law enforcement. Ha 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 ha. That's right boys. Men who are not only rats, but men who are proud of it. Men who are dedicated to taking that stand, putting that right hand on the Bible, and telling on everybody that was involved. Just like T.I. and 6ix9ine. Ha 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 ha. We the business. And if you yourself has ever snitched on anybody to get out of trouble, please share your story in the comments down below. Wow.